I'm going to be giving you an update on where biosimilars stand in the U.S. today. As part of the healthcare reform law, Congress mandated to the FDA that they introduce an approval pathway for biosimilar biologics. So then what is a biosimilar in the FDA's eyes? Well, in order to be a biosimilar, there can't be any clinically meaningful differences between the biosimilar product and the reference product in terms of safety, purity, and potency. Until earlier this year, in February of 2012, there hadn't been any guidance coming out of the FDA in terms of what the FDA would require in order to establish biosimilarity. But in February of this year, the FDA set out 3 guidance documents: scientific considerations, quality considerations, and a Q&A document which answered questions that were raised by interested third parties from both the biosimilars side and also the originator side. And essentially what the FDA laid out was that they are going to require a significant amount of structural and functional characterizations of a biosimilar product. And they really want to be involved in be involved at the very beginning and throughout the entire process of biosimilar approval. What the biosimilar sponsor is going to have to set forth before the FDA is going to be approved on a case-by-case basis. There's really no set standard that all types of drugs from a certain class are going to be required to show the same amount of data. Things will be slightly different for any given product. But the FDA wants to have a partnership with biosimilar applicants so that they can work out the extent and what level of clinical studies are going to be required to establish biosimilarity. But it's important to remember that the regulatory aspect is just one part of the equation. Underlying the whole approval process, there's also a patent exchange process that is the avenue by which patents are going to be dealt with. And the recent patent reform litigation, patent reforms, have an important role to play in both litigation options for both the biosimilar and the originator product, as well as avenues for the originator sponsor to be able to build a stronger patent portfolio to cover their product. So to date, there haven't been any biosimilar applications in the United States, but there is sure to be one to come.